Hey folks, welcome back to my channel and another beer review. Dinkelacker, I guess I say it, Brewery, Stuttgart, Germany. It's an Oktoberfest Marzen. This brewery has been around a little over 130 years. Here's what the can looks like. Oh, she's busty, isn't she? Good lord. Looking over their website, I couldn't find this exact bottle or can. Really no detail on here. Malts are probably along the lines of Vienna or Munich to make it very malt forward. Probably some Pilsner malt. I do anticipate noticeable maltiness, maybe a little bit of sweetness and caramel. Hops would be hard to say. I'm sure that they're all noble, or a Tettinger, a Hallertauer Saaz. Those would usually give like a floral, fruity, earthy, herbal aroma. However, I've never noticed any of those in Oktoberfest because it's so malt forward. The appropriate body style for this would be medium or full. 5.7% alcohol. No idea what the bitterness is. Won't be high though. They aren't. Most beers of this type are going to be a medium to deeper amberish color, generally clear. I've found them to be very malt forward. Perhaps some sweetness, some caramel, candy toffee, maybe bread, biscuit, something like that. Those are the common flavors, although you may not even get all those. Very deep golden. I'd say it's more of a medium amber probably. It's not completely transparent. There's a little bit of haziness to it, but not significant. Nothing floating in there. No particles or sediment, anything. The head died down. It was originally about 1/4 inch, and that's paper thin. Beautiful color though. I really like that nice, rich, medium amber color. This is the color I anticipate I look for in the style of beer. I really like this. I get faint sweet candy, tiny hint of bread in there. I'm sure the maltiness is trying to poke itself out a little bit, but mainly caramel sweetness. It's very pleasant. I'm not getting anything else out of the nose at this point, and those few flavors I'm getting just gently brush against my nose. I really had to draw them in. About 70-80% goes the roof of my mouth, the rest on my tongue. Gentle brushings back and forth. Caramel sweetness. It's pretty light though, it's well restrained. And then it slowly just kind of evaporates away. There's really nothing residual there. The body style tastes about medium to me. I was hopeful this would be very malt forward. It's actually not. The two malts that are commonly used to give a malty backbone is Vienna and Munich. Vienna is a little bit lighter of a color and it's a little bit softer malt, whereas Munich a little bit darker, a little bit heavier. If I had to guess, I'd say this is primarily Vienna malt. It's not hoppy or bitter at all. I don't get anything from hops out of this. Floral, fruit, earthy, spicy, nothing like that. It's not malt forward, at least I don't think. It's more sweet, caramel forward, and even that's not intense. That little bit of sweetness and caramel, followed by an even more subtle maltiness. I'm not getting any bread or biscuit or grain. The mouthfeel is not thin and watery, but it's not thick either. It's not chewy. This is definitely a simple recipe. I cannot imagine there's more than probably 3 malts in this. Sweetness, candy, caramel, followed up by some soft maltiness. Still all on the top of my mouth, very little on my tongue. Flavors linger a little bit. Not getting bread or biscuit or grain. Nothing roasted or toasted. Still tastes medium body. Still not hoppy. All the flavors I get are about malts. There's nothing in here with any hop characteristics like the fruitiness or floral or earthy. It's not watery but not chewy. Still tastes like a simple beer. Between the can and the glass, I can't tell any difference. I don't notice anything off about this beer at all. Still tastes clean and solid there. There's no metallic from the can. It doesn't have any sharp chemical flavors, no diacetyl, astringency, fusel alcohols, paper, cardboard, plastic, DMS. Would I buy this again? It's not bad. Not the best Oktoberfest, but I'd buy the occasional can or bottle of it. Would I recommend it? Yes, I would. It's a fair Oktoberfest. I like to think of them as being a very malt-forward beer. This one is not. There's malt there, but it takes a backseat to the candy caramel sweetness. It's not a bad beer, but it doesn't quite match up to what the typical profile is. As far as flavors are concerned, it's fine. As far as profile, I think it's a little below average, but still a well-done beer. Dinkelacker Brewery, Strasbourg, is that how you say it? Germany. Oktoberfest. If you have any feedback on Oktoberfest or any beer, just want to talk about them, send me a message. That's all I have for this beer review. Prost! Select the beer, okay. Oh shit.